Hello and welcome to another one of my videos. This one is inspired by a YouTuber called DCompose. I will leave a link to his YouTube account in the sidebar. This video was about a character in comics called Toxin. He originated from Venom Vs Carnage, and I thought I've asked myself a question like that before when reading up and then reading about Carnage. Which one would win? So I thought, as his character sounded good, and he originated in a comic like that, why not read that one? Because it sounded like a good comic. He depicted it to be a really good comic, and you know what? He was right. It's a great comic. And I'm going to say now, if you don't want me to spoil it, don't watch it. Just don't watch it, because I'm going to spoil it for you. Anyway, here's the comic. Well, actually it's the graphic novel. The comic is a 4 comic issue. Only 4. And, well, over the whole lot, it's not really them fighting, so to speak. It's more of Toxin fighting and his origin. So really, at the beginning, Venom is fighting Carnage, and they kind of are fighting it out, and then basically they stop for a bit because Venom kinda gets his ass kicked, and basically Spider-Man appears talking to someone about the fight, and big explosion happens, and then, well, you find out it's because Carnage tries not to have the baby. It's a baby symbiote. So, okay, and you see Carnage slowly crawling back onto Cassidy, and a policeman called Pat Mulligan arrives at the scene. So, okay, fair enough. Obviously caused a lot of ruckus. And seeing it's a big explosion, yeah, well, obviously. But anyway, it carries on to the symbiote. You just see it behind his collar, which obviously you think, how comes he can't feel it? It's obviously something special. Maybe because it's something like I believe it's the 1000th symbiote. So I believe it's probably, as it's faster than Carnage as well, faster, stronger, everything like that. So there's probably special things to it, as it's like, I guess it's meant to be a special number, 1000. So that's what happens, like kind of how Toxin's created. Then he kind of goes off because Carnage is having to run away because of all this racket he's created. Then kind of goes and finds him because obviously symbiotes have a bond and they can feel each other. And, well, Venom wants to use Toxin. He even names Toxin himself. He wants to use him to take out Spider-Man as an ally, take out Spider-Man, and then use it to get rid of Carnage, because Carnage is a pain in Venom's ass. No doubt about it, he is. But Carnage wants to kill Toxin because, well, let's face it, he thinks Toxin's going to be a pain in his ass like he is Venom, because he knows he is, and he's sort of afraid that's going to be what happens, and obviously Venom wants him for that reason. So, basically, he tracks him down, is about to kill him. Black Cat, another special guest that appears, basically helps him. Slight becomes overwhelmed. Then Toxin kind of appears. Toxin then appears and he kind of beats the shit out of Carnage, really. Just beats the crap out of him. And goes over this whole irony thing of Venom saying, well, not irony, kind of, I guess meant to be some sort of joke. And Venom says, oh, it's hard to let him go. He kind of, as he's swinging him, lets go of Carnage and kind of pisses him right off. So, it's pretty good. His contact between them is very hostile. He's trying to be good with the symbiote, while they're trying to kill. One's trying to kill him, one's trying to use it for bad. And basically, Spider-Man gets involved in a fight with them. He kind of uses Black Cat as a go-to person. kind of, because he thinks he's become this monster, which kind of moral dilemma, as a policeman sees himself as trying to defeat or stop these monsters. So you can see where the mystery or the confusion lies. Then basically it goes on to him kind of using the symbiote to be good. He uses it in like these fights against these robbers, and well, he kind of almost loses it because he goes to eat their brains, or he says he's going to, and he quickly says he's joking, as if he snatches control again from the symbiote. So, and then Spider-Man appears like, oh, I was about to join in, kind of, you know, you can see why Spider-Man might think that, because obviously he was actually going to do it. But then I believe Black Cat fought Carnage before, and during the fighting she says, oh, she's never seen him before. I don't know if that's to keep Pat safe, or it's before the original storyline, or they forgot, or I don't know, something like that. And well, it's kind of at the end, Spider-Man comes to Toxin's rescue, beats the shit out of them. He gets the shit beaten out of him, Toxin beats the shit out of them, and basically Venom and Carnage, after teaming up, because he is just going to be one big pain in both their asses, because he's trying to be good, basically run away. Spider-Man says that's when the last scene of them kind of walks off, after having a conversation about, if you find out how to be this and have a normal life, let him know. It's kind of a way of saying, mate, I don't know how to balance this either. Basically walks off. Pat unfortunately goes home, has an accident with his newly born child, and decides, okay, well, I'm going. It's too dangerous for me to be around here because of the symbiotes that are trying to chase me, and in case this thing inside me just takes over completely. In that case, I've got to go. Which then, he decides to actually go. Leaves them completely, which leads on to the spin-off Toxin. I think it's called Death, we all know. Which I've ordered, and it should take a bit longer to get here because it's a special order. But it looks good, it sounds good from what DCompose said. Kev. Thank you if you're watching this for the video, inform me of this comic. It's really good. I loved it. It was great. I don't do it justice enough myself. I know I don't. That was a kind of a brief one, because obviously about 10 minutes. It's a brief summary of it. If you've seen it or read it, do let me know what you thought of it. I recommend getting it. This is a damn good book. I recommend getting it. And as I said, it's a 4-book comic, or they all come in one in the graphic novel. And do leave comments. If you like my video, subscribe. I'd love to hear your opinion on it. And thanks again, DComposed. Bye.